Hey guys, let me give you a warning that is buried in silence. Watch out for the quiet ones. They aren't just looking. They are the quiet guardians who can see through even the most blatant lies and beautiful illusions in society. The Sigma guys are one of these secret forces. They are mysterious, independent, and don't follow manipulating rules. In a culture that always praises the noisy, the attention seekers, and the status chasers, the Sigma man is a riddle that can't be solved, and a presence that can't be controlled. He doesn't want power, hence he isn't a leader or a follower. He follows his own way and doesn't care what others think. That's why manipulators are afraid of him. Psychological research shows that people who think for themselves and don't go along with what everyone else does are often seen as threats by people who are manipulative. Why? People like this are hard to change, make feel bad, or control. Just being there makes terrible systems fall apart. Picture this. You're doing fine in your tranquil world of self-control and discipline when strange things start to happen. People who used to not care about you now seem to care about everything you do. There are small things that set people off. People start to talk about things. People change in interactions. What? Bad people, those who lie, cheat, and play mind games to achieve what they want, are afraid of you. They can't stand your Sigma energy, which is how you don't let people dictate your feelings. And instead of being fair, they use mind games. It's not simple to see these attacks. No, they are calculated, sophisticated moves that are meant to make you weaker without ever directly harming you. Here are 5 sneaky ways that bad people deal with Sigma guys and how they could use your strengths against you. 1. Making things messy to cause you to lose your calm. One of the best things about Sigma is that they know how to control their feelings. You don't act on instinct, and your tranquility often makes those who like drama feel uneasy. People who are bad know this very well, which is why they don't come directly at you. That would be a waste of time. They instead cause trouble in indirect, planned ways. Picture being with a gathering of people and someone makes a sly, passive-aggressive remark about you. It's sharp enough to hurt, but not so clear that it would make you look too sensitive to say something. Or maybe someone at work starts a tiny quarrel to encourage you to act in a way that isn't normal for you. What do they want? To pull you into their emotional world, where they are in charge of the game. If you say anything, they shift the story. Why are you so defensive? Or, whoa, take it easy. I was only joking. Your fury is the story now, not what they did to make you angry. This psychological trick is alarming since it's so small. They know you like to be calm and reasonable, so they place you in situations where your skills are put to the test. As soon as you show any emotion, even if it's entirely normal, they'll say, "You're unstable." And they do this while looking calm and reasonable, which makes it hard for other people to perceive you clearly. This is not just manipulation. It's a long-term plan to pull you out of your grounded state and into a reactive state where they can take control. 2. Turning trusted friends into quiet informants. You may be able to take care of your own feelings, but you are not completely cut off from other people. A small, trustworthy group of people who admire a Sigma's depth, wisdom, or consistency frequently makes up a Sigma. But that also becomes a target. People who are bad know they can't receive information from you directly. You are too careful, too aware. Instead, they slip into your group in a relaxed, friendly, and discreet way. They'll talk to your friends or coworkers while seeming to be concerned or interested. "Hey, how's he been doing lately? He looks like he's a little far away. He's been quiet. Is something wrong with him?" These questions don't seem awful, but they're means to gather information. People that are close to you don't usually think anything is wrong. They think they're just talking. But every little thing you do, like how you spend your time, what you work on, and who you trust, can be used against you. Once they have enough pieces of your emotional and mental profile, they can use it as a weapon. They use your weaknesses against you. Set up traps that look too personal to be a coincidence. Even worse, they can start whispering things like, "Don't you think he's changed lately?" into the ears of your friends, or, "He seems a little cold now." They want you to feel like you're encircled, weak, and eventually, alone. And it sometimes feels too late to rectify things by the time you find out that your close pals have been injured. 3. Acting like the victim to make you look bad. Sigma males don't need help, care, or regular check-ins. Even if it makes you stronger, manipulators regard independence as a threat. They can't make you feel bad or exploit your emotions to get you to do what they want, which puts them in a tough place. So what do? They change the plot. They act like they're the one who is hurt. They'll act like your freedom hurts their feelings. "Why don't you ever let me help?" Or, "It's like you don't even trust me." These aren't real worries. They're just techniques to make you feel bad about yourself. People who don't know them assume their narrative is sad. They are just trying to connect, and you are the one who is pushing them away. And when they remark to other people, "I just wish he'd open up more," it makes you see what they say becomes true. It's a trap for how you feel. You have to address their emotional requirements or else people will think you're cold-hearted. In any case, they move ahead. The point of them is simple: to make you feel horrible about yourself, make you believe that being independent is selfish. And in the end, they will make you explain or justify actions that didn't need to be explained in the first place. The Sigma guy gets his energy back when he's alone. It's not being alone, it's seeing things as they are. It's strength. But for people with bad brains, being alone is too much for them. They also try to make things worse that they can't control. What do? They make your loneliness into a story about being proud and leaving people out. They'll begin by asking people in social circumstances, "Why does he always keep to himself?" Or, "He never joins in, it's like he thinks he's better than us." These comments don't seem like they signify anything, but they mean a lot. You will soon start to see subtle changes. People stop inviting you to come along. People don't talk to you. People at work start to act like they don't care. And nobody tells you why. 1,000 whispers will kill you. You didn't shut them off, they did. But they've done such a good job of setting it up that you start to question what you've done. Am I too far away? Is it hard for you to talk to me? And that's exactly what they want, to pull you away from your center and make you question yourself. This strategy is so clever because it uses your own power against you. They can't hurt you by arguing with you, so they make you feel bad by leaving you out. But here's the thing. A Sigma man doesn't act like a victim once he sees the pattern. He recalibrates, rebuilds, and usually leaves with his integrity intact, while revealing how desperate and toxic they are. This is one of the most common and cowardly methods that manipulators try to get Sigma guys to do what they want. They go for your character instead, since they can't make you less smart or emotionally stable. People start saying things like, "He thinks he's better than everyone else," or "It's always his way or no way." What does it mean? That being independent doesn't mean you're strong. It means you're egotistical. They claim you're distant because you don't like to talk about other people or play games with them. Your emotional discipline becomes coldness. Your leadership becomes control. Your restrictions become into selfishness. This is the best example of psychological gaslighting. They want you to feel awful about being independent so that you will be less humble or open-minded. But let's be clear. Being modest doesn't mean making yourself smaller to make others feel better. And being independent doesn't imply being cruel. If you really believe in their strategy and start to question your own motives, it will only work if you dim your light to make others feel better. They win when it happens. But their lies will have no effect over you if you stick to your views, your goals, and your values. Because the truth, will always win over lies. Final thoughts. Why being a Sigma is a blessing and a battlefield. Being a Sigma guy is not just rare in today's world, it's also revolutionary. You are a threat to systems that depend on compliance, ego, and shallow connections. People who use charm, guilt, or fear to obtain what they want don't like that. You're not only outside of the group, you aren't playing the game at all. This makes you a danger to anyone who seeks to obtain power through lying. But you will be tested. People who use you will make you feel horrible. They'll try to entice you to join their storms. They'll make you think about who you are, what you do, and what you believe. Do not believe it. Your silence is louder than what they say. They are so desperate because you are alone, and they can never really take away your freedom. So when the attacks happen, and they will, don't see them as threats. You can think of them as proof that just being there is enough to upset the fakes. Let them enjoy themselves. You play by the rules, and in the end, the truth always wins. I like it. Sign up. This is the beginning of your next chapter.